welcome back to Street Nation. I'm Katie Witmer, and we're here to talk about all things Harrisonburg High School sports.
And I'm Mary Howley. Today we're focusing on gymnastics. The season's in full swing, and the athletes are flipping, tumbling, and sticking their landings.
Yeah, it's so fun to watch. We're going to dive into gymnastics and see how some of our athletes are doing this season.
So for anyone who's new to gymnastics, what should they know?
It's a mix of strength, balance, and technique. You've got floor, vault, bars, and beam, and practices are really about getting better.
All right, let's start on our first interview. We've got Lilli Colley here with us. Lilli is a senior at HHS and has been part of the gymnastics team for 2 years. Lilli also participates in cheer and track.
Lilli, thanks for taking the time to chat.
How did you first get into gymnastics?
Cheer was what interested me in the side of gymnastics so I could progress for my senior year. Also, the coach had been recruiting me since middle school because I had the basic skills.
What does a typical practice look like for you?
A typical practice for me is usually just on floor because that is the event I compete in. I will work on different skills or perfect my routine. I also spend a little bit of time connecting with the other gymnasts that practice with us.
Which event do you enjoy the most and why?
I enjoy floor the most because it has a mixture of skills and dance. Also, choosing the music that fits you makes it even more fun to create and complete my routine.
What are your goals for this season?
My goal is to have my routine perfected and at the best for districts.
What is the biggest challenge and how do you overcome it?
Gaining new skills every practice and overcoming it usually is just a lot of support from my teammates or other gymnasts.
All right, now that we've gotten the scoop on your season, let's switch things up and do some quick fire questions.
Yep, these are short, fast, and fun. We just want to see your quick answers.
What's your favorite part of meet day?
Getting food after.
One word to describe gymnastics.
Spontaneous.
Favorite event?
Floor.
One thing you always do before a routine.
Breathe.
Best gymnastics memory?
My first year gymnastics, our first bus ride, everyone was so hyped and supportive.
All right, that was the quick fire. Now we're going to get a little more personal.
What's your favorite food?
Chicken.
Who's your favorite music artist?
They're not an artist, but the band Florida Georgia Line.
Are you a dog or a cat person?
Dog.
Would you rather live somewhere super hot or somewhere super cold?
Super hot.
What's your favorite subject?
Science.
Lilli, thanks for taking the time to chat.
Now we've got Danica Doberstein joining us for our second interview. Danica is a sophomore at HHS and has been on the gymnastics team for 2 years. She also participates in soccer, track, and cheer.
Glad you could be here.
So Danica, what originally got you into gymnastics and what has kept you motivated?
So originally, when I was around 2 years old, I was living in Wisconsin and I wanted to be a water skier. My mom did not want that at all when I was younger because she thought that it was dangerous and scary for her 2-year-old to be out on skis in a river. So she put me into dance and then eventually gymnastics because I continued to ask. And for keeping me motivated, I really enjoy all of the events, some of them less than others. However, it always takes me back to my childhood, and so it's like a really nice core memory almost every time I participate.
What part of a meet day do you look forward to the most?
My favorite part is it's got to be going out with the team afterwards. Usually when we have meets that are further away, we'll go out to Chick-fil-A. So we love to get to hang out at Chick-fil-A. We always talk about whatever we think went wrong, went right, but also we just talk about lives, and it's really great. It's a great bunch of people.
What's your favorite event to compete in, and what makes that event special or fun for you?
So my favorite event would be floor because of my history with being a dancer and a gymnast as well. Floor brings in all of the qualities of dance along with some of my today's cheerleading, where you get to do more acrobatics in it. However, you still get to be very dancey and flowy, and I think that's a lot of fun.
What advice would you give to a younger gymnast who is just starting out?
I would tell them to be patient with themselves and not compare their journey to anyone else's. The progress that you want to see in yourself takes time, and every mistake is a part of your learning. Most importantly, have fun and remember why you started. The love for the sport is what really keeps you going.
Okay, that was awesome. Now let's see how you do with some rapid fire questions. Ready?
Just answer the first thing that comes to mind.
One word to describe gymnastics.
Energizing.
What's your favorite hype song?
Anything by Eminem.
One thing you always do before a routine.
Pray.
What's your best gymnastics memory?
All of us, at least this year, for all of us going to Chick-fil-A and hanging out.
Hardest event, beam or vault?
Beam.
Okay. That wraps up quickfire. Let's jump into our personal quickfire questions.
What's your favorite sport to compete in?
Soccer or track.
What's your favorite breakfast food?
Waffles.
What's your favorite TV show?
I don't have one. I mainly watch movies.
Thanks for chatting with us, Danica.
Before we sign off, we've got something special, the athlete of the episode.
Thank you for all the nominations. This episode's spotlight goes to Katie Grace Schwartz, who is a junior at HHS. Katie Grace is currently on the swim team and plays soccer in the spring.
Katie Grace is captain of the girls' swim team and is a leader in the classroom. She was nominated by multiple people for her dedication, passion, and ability to step up for the team.
Make sure to fill out the form in your email for your chance to nominate more athletes for upcoming episodes. That wraps up today's episode of Streak Nation.
Thanks to our guests, and a shout out to the gymnastics team for an amazing season so far.
Next time, we'll be back with updates on the basketball teams.
Bye, everyone!